Sometimes when you're off like that, you already know what's going to happen if you ain't working out. You already know if you can't work out, then you certainly have to change your diet.
Yes.
Okay, that's what you have to do. If you can't work out, you got to change the diet. So if you don't change that diet and you're just sitting around, you're going to put that weight on you.
Rhea Ripley. Man, some sad news for her, man. We found out on Raw she had to drop her title due to an injury on her shoulder. And, of course, they kind of made it look like Liv Morgan is the heel in this whole thing that caused that injury. And Rhea basically saying she's coming back, and she's coming back for blood, whoever's holding her title when she comes back. That was really unfortunate, Teddy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, man, especially for her, man, because she's an outstanding talent. That girl works her butt off, man. I mean, she works her butt off. She deserves everything that she's got because she worked hard for it. But things happen in the wrestling business. You know what I mean? You can get an injury at any time. So I think this is probably going to weigh on her a little bit mentally, you know, because this is the first time I'm sure anything happened like that to her. And plus, in the position that she's in now, you know, she's the champion. She was on top. So to have to fall back now and, you know, try to get well and regroup, that's pretty rough. But me knowing Rhea Ripley, she'll get whatever she needs, a surgery or whatever, and she'll get back in the gym and she'll come back better than ever.
Bill, this may have been the best time if she's going to go down with an injury. Isn't it about the best time to go down with an injury right after WrestleMania when you got a little bit of a lull in there where you have time to get it fixed before you come back?
It is, but several things here. Liv, I think she's very underrated. This will give her a chance for the revenge tour that she has, and then Rhea will come back for her revenge on this. So, you know, they're kind of equal right now. I think that at one of the major pay-per-views, that match, Liv against Rhea, is going to be the match of the night, the match to see there. So, yeah, and also there's so much going on with the Judgment Day now that it might be in a different state of array here by the time she gets back there. It might not be the same Judgment Day.
Let's talk about Sami Zayn coming home with the championship in Canada on the recent Raw that's as of with the middle of the month here, and went out there. I mean, it was a big entrance. He's coming through the crowd. He gets into the ring, but before it's all said and done, Chad Gable, the very one who I've been saying I wish would have been in the ring with the ring general Gunther, actually ends up turning heel on Sami. Teddy, did you have a chance to see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yep, I forgot to send you the video, so I'm sorry.
I did see that. You know, Gable was a heel before, obviously, but he went completely crazy in Sami Zayn's hometown. So to get heat from that audience and even the home audience watching it, not in Canada, is like, oh my God, they're doing this to Sami, and so it was a good move. I kind of liked Chad Gable more of the face, of the baby face, because to me he was the next coming of Kurt Angle.
Yes.
So,
and I agree. I think Chad is. I'm curious to see how this heel persona works against Sami. But I agree. I like him more as a face because he's always that underdog kind of guy. The one you just have to like him. Nobody, because his size and everything, you're pulling for him. So for him to be a heel, hopefully he's going to bring out a lot of nasty traits and start cheating quite a bit to make it make that entire thing happen. Sheamus. Now, he has returned. We may be losing Rhea Ripley, but Sheamus returned to Raw. And a lot of people were talking about how he looked body-wise, shape-wise, that he was out of shape. I'm going to be honest. When I saw Sheamus come out, it took me a second. I kept looking, going, what's different? What's different? It wasn't clicking at first. But the longer he got out there, the more I realized what was wrong. He had a shoulder injury. Is that correct, Bill?
Yes.
All right. So the shoulder injury, I'm not sure. I go to the gym quite a bit. Teddy, you go to the gym quite a bit. Even if you have a shoulder injury, you can work certain parts of your body and still work out, just avoid certain things. It didn't look like he had been doing a whole lot.
Well, we really don't know. We don't know that. You know what I mean? His injury may have been so severe that he probably maybe couldn't work out, maybe couldn't do anything. So we just don't know. But the other thing too, sometimes when you're off like that, you already know what's going to happen if you ain't working out. You already know if you can't work out, then you certainly have to change your diet.
Yes.
Okay, that's what you have to do. If you can't work out, you got to change the diet. So if you don't change that diet and you're just sitting around, you're going to put that weight on you, But hopefully, by him being back now, he can get a chance to get back in the gym, get the weight down, and get himself back, right.
Yeah,
you might have been having some of that.
Surprised about it is because he has a YouTube channel where it's extreme fitness and stuff like that. So he's always promoting working out in the gym. So that's what I'm saying. It was just a surprise. I'm not putting him down. I do think that there's a very good possibility that he just simply, whatever reason, that the injury didn't allow him to get into the gym. But like you said, Teddy, you can do other things to kind of keep that weight away.
You change the diet.
Yeah,
and then ain't no other thing to do.
You gotta have some of that Irish coffee.
Yes,
that's fattening too.
But it is good to see Sheamus back, and I hope that we see him. And I'm sure Sheamus is gonna his body shape will change as time goes, because I just can't believe he would stay looking like that.
Well, wouldn't it be a great angle if Drew McIntyre, the two of them have been so close for such a long time, and enemies and friends, for Drew to look at him, what did you do to yourself? No, seriously, that would be a great angle.
It would be.
You look like language.
Okay, right. In the matter of speaking.
Well, that's what you got to say. Okay, you're going to get some heat out of it.
Keep the bleep button is very healthy.